May 2025 seems to be the most emotional month for millions of ARMYs around the world. After a long wait full of longing, finally the happy news came from Jin BTS. The idol, who is currently serving in the military, will officially release his second solo album titled Echo, and the release date has been confirmed. May 2025. Not just rumors, not fan speculation, it's real. And the entire K-pop world, even the global music industry, is gearing up for an emotional wave that it believes will thrill anyone who hears it. Echo. Not just an album, but an outpouring of Jin's soul. It is common knowledge that BTS's Jin is one of the most expressive vocalists in the music industry. With a unique vocal color, the ability to convey almost soul-wrenching emotions, as well as deep artistic sensitivity, Jin has managed to prove that he is not only worldwide handsome, but also a real musician. And now, with Echo, Jin is ready to take fans on a much deeper inner journey than ever before. Internal HYB sources said that Echo will voice various emotional sides of Jin, from feeling lonely during military service, longing for the army, to reflecting on his life journey as an idol and ordinary human. 12 songs, 12 stories, a symphony of life. A leaked track list that has yet to be fully confirmed states that the album will contain 12 tracks, including some surprising collaborations with global musicians, as well as songs produced by Jin himself. According to an insider from the HYB production team, Echo will feature a mix of genres, from emotional ballads, alternative rock, to experimental synth pop. Some of the song titles circulating in the ARMY community include Blue Sky Letter, In My Silence, Waves, Feet, Coldplay, Distance, Home Again. Echo, however, the agency still keeps most of the content secret in order to maintain the element of surprise when it is released later. Jin's work while drafted. Proof of love for the ARMY. What makes this album even more special is the fact that most of the writing and recording process was done before Jin officially entered the military, and some parts were edited and matured by his trusted team during the draft. According to reports circulating in the Korean fanbase, Jin has made several requests to the agency to keep the production process in line with his artistic vision, even though he is not publicly active. Imagine, in the midst of a busy schedule of military exercises, behind a life away from the media spotlight, Jin still set aside time to create works of art for the army. That's not unusual. It is a form of love, and Echo is the real form of that love. Full of mystery, teaser and trailer still shrouded in secrets until now, HYB has not released an official visual teaser or music video trailer. This actually creates an aura of mystery that makes the ARMY's enthusiasm even more burning. BTS's official account gave only one clue, a faint image of sound waves depicting Echo, a sound echo that symbolizes longing, memories, and hope. The post immediately became trending across platforms. Hashtags like #JinEcho, #Echo by Jin, and #JinIsBack are taking over Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and even making it to the top of Google searches in minutes. What do music watchers say? It's not just fans who are looking forward to Echo. Global music critics can't wait to delve deeper into the work of these two genies. Many of them praise the quality of Jin's production and lyric writing in his solo debut, The Astronaut, and are now pinning their hopes on Echo. If Jin brings back songs with the same emotional depth as before, then Echo could be one of the best K-pop solo albums of the year, even getting an international nomination, wrote a music critic from Rolling Stone Korea. Will there be a fan event? Rumors also say that although Jin has not been able to perform live due to military service, HYB is preparing a global-scale virtual special event, where there will be an Echo music video premiere, a live listening session with other BTS members, as an exclusive video session from Jin recorded before he left for the military camp. This event will most likely be held via Weverse and YouTube, complete with multi-language subtitles to reach the army around the world. Echo and the future of Jin in the music world, it is undeniable. Echo will be an important milestone in Jin's solo career. With this release, Jin not only proves his consistency as a musician, but also as an artist who does not stop working in the midst of limitations. Many have speculated that Echo is part of Jin's Emotion Trilogy series, with The Astronaut as the opener, Echo as the middle, and one more album that may be released after Jin completes his enlistment fully. Jin, you are not alone. The world is waiting for you. Every second leading up to May feels more and more thrilling. Armies around the world can't wait for Jin's voice to return to decorate their daily playlists. For many fans, Echo is not just an album. It's a love letter, a message of hope, and a reminder that even though Jin is physically far away, his heart is always with them. And when the first song from Echo finally played, no one knows. Maybe the world will be silent for a moment, just to listen to the echoes of the Jin's voice that touched the soul. Can you hear the sound of Jin's heart? Echo, May 2025. Because some voices, even whispers, can shake the world. Is it true that Echo will be released this May? Or is it just a sensational issue designed for the sake of existence? When the echo is heard, whether it comes from a heart of the Jin or just a behind-the-scenes strategy of the entertainment industry, the news of the release of Jin BTS's second solo album, Echo, which is rumored to be released in May 2025, has indeed been a success for cyberspace and shook ARMY's heart. But behind the global euphoria and trending topics that flow endlessly, an important question arises that we should ponder together. Is this news true? Or is it just a sensationalist fabrication cleverly conceived to maintain the media spotlight and maintain a public existence amidst the genie's silence during the draft between longing and hope? Why are we so trusting? Since Jin began his mandatory military service in December 2022, his voice and appearance have become a rarity for fans. Any snippet of a photo, a short video clip, or even a rumor about its existence is immediately greeted with an explosion of incredible enthusiasm. In the midst of that emptiness comes a great hope that one day the genie will return with her voice, her work, and her heart. But has this collective longing led us to believe too quickly? Could it be that the news of Echo's release is just hope bait to rekindle public engagement towards Jin and BTS, especially ahead of important moments in the Korean entertainment industry, such as the Summer Festival, another idol comeback, or BTS Festa preparations, the absence of visual teasers, marketing, strategy, or evidence of absence? One of the most suspicious things is that there are no official visual teasers, trailers, or countdowns that are usually always part of the release strategy of big artists like Jin. HITV, as a giant label, is known for never messing around in designing the product launches of its artists. They always make massive launches with mysterious teasers, pre-orders, and global media campaigns. But this time, everything is too quiet. Even more circulating information comes from inside sources, fanbase leaks, and unofficial pieces of information. Isn't this asking a big question? If Echo is really going to release in a matter of weeks, why isn't there a single official video, poster, or schedule from HYB? Is Echo really Jin's work? Or a post-production product without the personal touch? Another speculation is that Echo is a project entirely conceived and completed by the production team without Jin's active involvement. They mentioned that the songs in Echo were recorded before Jin went to the army, and the rest of the production was done by HYB's music team, which probably did not involve Jin directly. If so, is it worth mentioning Echo as Jin's latest work? Or is this just a genie name used to release a music product that has actually been around for a long time and is now being used as a promotional tool? Then, what about the authenticity of his emotions? If the genie is not emotionally and technically involved in the final phase, can we still call this the inner voice of the genie that echoes in the echo? What's behind the name Echo? Symbolism, or just an evocative title, the word echo. Echo is symbolically very deep indeed. It can symbolize memories, longing, or even a call from the past. But in a world of calculated entertainment, did the choice of this name really come from Jin's artistic inspiration? Or was it chosen because it sounded dramatic and poetic enough to attract public attention? Not a few suspect that Echo is just a branding tool title that is easily recognizable and easily viral on social media. Even some Korean netizens began to question, are we listening to the echo of Jin's voice, or the echo of HYB's very shrewd marketing? Could this all be planned? If you look at the current trends of the entertainment industry, creating drama, mystery, and puzzles has become part of a very effective marketing strategy. We can see an example in the comeback of several large groups, which are deliberately wrapped in mystery in order to build anticipation and provoke public conversation. So, the question.